Hi, how you doing? Thank you for joining me again. So now I want to talk to you about the importance and the power of goal setting. Okay? Why do we care? Why do we need goals? Okay? A life is only really fulfilling if we are growing and expanding as people. As a physics teacher, I know the universe is constantly expanding. And one really interesting theory about that is that the reason the universe is expanding is because it needs more and more space to store all the information in it, okay? Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but I like the idea, it's really cool. So it follows on from that, you and I, we are part of the universe. If the universe is growing and expanding, it's learning all the time, so should we be. The only way we can expand in a way that is suitable to us, that is rewarding and fulfilling to us, is to set goals. So we know that we are achieving what it is that we desire to achieve. So I'm sure everyone has heard the idea of SMART goal setting. So, excuse me, we are told that our goals need to be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time-phased. Fine, if that works for you, absolutely fine. But what I want to talk about is the right way and the wrong way to set goals. So, for instance, if you want to lose weight, a lot of people will say, I want to lose half a stone. I don't want to be fat anymore. Or if you want to get better at a subject in school, your goal in your head might be, I don't want to be rubbish at maths anymore. Now, our subconscious mind is a very, very powerful tool. And it doesn't work on negatives. It doesn't acknowledge their existence, okay? Try this. Do not think of a pink spotty elephant. Don't do it. What are you thinking of? Okay? So whatever you tell your subconscious, it takes out the negative part, the negative wording, and it just focuses on that, and it will continue to give you that. So, for instance, if you want to earn more, if you want to make more money and you go, I don't want to be poor anymore. Okay? Your subconscious is focusing on poor, okay? It keeps you poor. If you don't want to be fat anymore, all your subconscious hears is fat, fat, fat. It'll keep you fat. Rubbish at maths. That's all it hears. I don't want to be rubbish at maths. Rubbish at maths, rubbish at maths, rubbish at maths. And it will do an amazing, perfect job of keeping you there. Okay? So if your goal is to lose weight, what you need to do is what we call starting from the end. You need to imagine that you are already there, and you need to be grateful and express the emotions that you would feel in that desired state, okay? So for instance, rather than I want to lose half a stone or I don't want to be fat, how about this? I am happy and feeling vital and energetic at 65 kilos or whatever your desired weight is. Certainly not for me, 65 kilos would be way too light. So if you've got a weight goal, frame it like that. If you've got an academic goal, so for instance, rather than I don't want to be rubbish at maths or I want to be better at maths, okay? Bearing in mind, if you say I want to be better at maths, your subconscious keeps you in that place of wanting to be better at maths. It perpetuates that. So if it's an academic goal, for instance, rather than I want to be better at maths, it's I am delighted with being excellent at maths, okay? Something along those lines. So you need to state the goal as if it is achieved, okay? Because if you state it as if it is achieved, your subconscious will devote all of its resources to that achievement. What we get when we state a goal as being already achieved, but in our life it isn't already achieved, we have a cognitive dissonance, we have a gap, a divide between what our senses are telling us and what our internal dialogue is telling us. And we can't actually tell the difference. Our brains cannot tell the difference between something vividly imagined and something real. So if you vividly imagine your goal as having been completed, but the outside circumstances aren't quite there yet, your subconscious does everything in its power to close that gap. Okay? So if you keep focused on your goal as having been achieved, and if you remain grateful for it and attach positive emotion to it, positive emotion is strong. It helps your subconscious to bring things along to fruition, to completion. then that is a much surer way of getting there, okay? So if you don't want to eat rubbish anymore, okay, or if you want to eat healthier, remember both of those focus on the want and the lack of what you actually want. So your goal would be something like, I am feeling fresh, light and alive, eating healthy food, okay? If it's an academic goal, it would be something like, I am feeling delighted with my constant progress in maths. I am feeling delighted with my mastery of the written word. Something like that, okay? So I want you to focus on that. Have a go. Set some goals. Set yourself what we call a breakthrough goal. So when you achieve this goal, you know you've done something great, okay? Act as if it has already happened and you're golden, okay? Best of luck.